Okay. That's it for everybody. I wanted to, before starting teaching, I'd like to, just reading this, calling to the Guru from far, or maybe just calling to the Guru. So why? Because Lama Subramanian, when he started sometime the teaching or pujas, just before that, he really liked to do once before. This one is mainly for calling to Guru, means thinking of Guru from deep of our mind, wherever Guru is, and also remembering Guru or teacher's kindness, and respecting and taking Guru as Lama or Supreme, or some like the Buddha. So this one is very special in my nunnery that we do many times. Okay? So that's why I just like to read once before we start.
You are doing the abbreviated version, right?
Independent.
Yeah, but the short version.
Yeah. Number 75, yeah?
Yeah, 75.
Yeah. Lama one. Yeah? Do you see?
One or two. Tibetan?
Tibetan one.
No, you're doing Tibet. Right?
Yeah, I'm doing Tibetan. You just slowly can follow with me. I'm doing with little bit chanting. Okay. Not like just reading, okay? So yesterday we talked before about the Guru Yoga, or how to respect or how to thinking Guru's kindness. So that's why the foundation of your teacher, or maybe the Guru, all good qualities of the Guru. So we talked a little bit about that. So today again we are going to read or chant this one, to thinking of our teachers' kindness, or how they lead to the disciples. So that's why we are thinking and visualizing Guru is more kindness than Buddha Shakyamuni, and the Guru is more than all the Buddhas for us. So Lama can hear, just the think of me Guru, just think of me Guru, like that. Okay. Yeah, so this one finished, so I think we come to the prayers before the teaching one. The prayers for the teaching one is 227, yeah? Maybe 220. Okay, Okay, 229.
What is the number? What page?
229. 229. Is that 229?
No, 5. Page 5.
229 idea. 229. Lama Tsongkhapa Jumnende Geshema Jumba Yandaba Zobe Sanye Ribada Shabzo Demba Debara Shiva Jiden Yime Jiwo Dube Karo Gyurva Nami Hada Minam Ye Domba Sanye Jumnende Beyawa Shakya Dubala Chadero Judo Yazo Jewo Lama Domba Jumdende Geshema Jumba Yandaba Zobe Sanye Ribada Yabzo Demba Devara Shiva Jiten Yembe Yewo Lue Karo Yurwa Lana Meba Lana Menam Ye Domba Sanye Jumdende Beyawa Shakya Dubala Jazelo Judo Yabzo Jewo Lama Domba Jumdende Geshema Jumba Yandaba Zobe Sanye Ribada Shabzo Demba Devara Shiva Jine Yeme Yewo Due Galo Gyurva Lana Meba Lada Minam Ye Domba Sanye Jumdende Beyawa Shakya Dubala Jazelo Shudo Yazo Jewo Sanye Jona Zoye Jonam La Janjo Bado Nane Jazoji Dage Jizo Yue Sonam Ni Lola Benje Sanye Rubara Jo. Okay, maybe also we do this one Kanze Kanye. Kanze Kanye Zobo Yunam Ze Sajen De La Gomba Dobo Ne Ane Jide De Na Joje Teze Gewa Yula Ja Zelo Namda Gonga Jodo Susama Yeshe Jazo Zeye Numbod Takpa Jine Sumna Lameba Gombo Shunye Yula Ja Zelo Zinjo Demba Jine Davesha Sendo Rawa Yula Ja Zelo Dure Yura Siva Suma Je Nyame Jinje Yula Ja Gombo Doje Jine Ba Tamje Yembe Domba Bo Sonam Yude Yazo Je Deje Jela Ja Zelo Tabe Doja Dewa Gebe Gido Le Doje Jido Donam Jukiro Ba Shinyo Jola Ja Zelo Done Dube Lamya Lawa Dara Rabdo Ne Shinge Namba Yone Gindo Laya Ja Zelo Diwa Jaya Meja Shin Gewa Buzum Zobraj Rangi Simni Yunzo Lo Dene Sanye Demba Yi Kama Rabre Mameda Yuma Zewa Juda Melam Loda Jinda Tuje Junam De Darada Sunam Di Tamje Zeba Ye Goma Domne Yunye Radun Gada Nana Jive Labdrobe Zive Dole Dova Duvara Sanye Juna Doje Junam La Chanjo Bado Lane Yezo Je Dage Jizu Jive Sonam Ye Dola Benje Sanye Dubara Sho Sanye Juna Doje Junam La Chanjo Bado Lane Yezo Je Dage Jizu Jive Sonam Ye Dola Benje Sanye Dubara Sho Sanye Shudan Soje Junam La Chanjo Bado Lane Yezo Je Dage Jizu Jive Sonam Ye Dola Benje Sanye Dubara Sho Tony Ninja Zondo Jubenam, Jizres and Zaganji, then Dogo Chana Bemo, then Yazola Zova, then Zendo Show. Tabi Doji Shaji Zono, Shinye Medo Doji Bonamasi, Yelam Bodoji, Shaggy Yevo de la Jadero. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now we finish prayers. So I'm going to start the teaching or my talk. So before starting the teaching, I like to talk a little bit about very special word. I think this is taught by Buddha. Not I think, really, Buddha he taught this one very special, very beneficial, and very blessings. Okay, very much blessings. It's very strong feeling in the heart through this word. Just the 4 word, but very special. So here, Tibetan word is Digbajyam Mechashin, Gewa Pusum Soparche, Rangi Simne Yungzul Dine Sanje Dembayin. So he said, do not commit any unwholesome or maybe negative actions. Okay, do not commit any negative actions. And Gyawa Pusum Sopa, the second word is engage or to produce or generate perfect or wholesome actions, maybe the positive actions. Okay. And the number 3, Rangi Simne Yungsundu means subdue your mind truly, means we should tame our mind through the practice. Okay, so if we can subdue or tame our mind, so this is the teaching of Buddha. This is the teaching of Buddha Shakyamuni, he said. So Buddha he taught here only this 4 line. Buddha's teaching, Buddha's Dharma, and how we need to bring it practice, and how we take care of our mind day and night. So through this, how we attend to the different kind of the path, and through this, how we obtain or attend to the liberation and Buddha's hood, or how we enlightened. So from these 4, just the 4 word, talking about all of the Buddha Shakyamuni's teaching. So normally we say 84,000 Buddha he taught different kind of 84,000 Buddha Dharma. Actually, how Buddha he taught about the Dharma to bring, in the practice for the numberless of sentient beings, changing their mind into, negative actions to the positive actions, and slowly attend to the path like that. We cannot count, we cannot say, or I cannot say, or maybe I can't think that we can make count. But in the sutra of the normally the commentaries of the Buddha Shakyamuni's teaching, we say just 84,000. But all these 84,000 of Dharma of Buddha Shakyamunis can include to this just the 4 line of very special word of what Buddha he taught. So he said this is the teaching of Buddha. So there's actually 2 types of the Buddha's teaching. One is how he taught through his speech. So in this time we can study of the Buddha's teaching through book, or how the teachers teaching, how the lamas teaching or leading, and through the internet, different kind of the books, and different kind of the root books, and different kind of the commentary by great Indian masters or great Tibetan high lamas like Lama Tsongkhapa, and according to the Gyuto, two of his main disciples, Gyezab Rinpoche, Khedo Rinpoche, and many scholars of Tibet, how they, composite different kind of book about commentary on the different kind of root texts about Madhyamika, Paramita, Abhidhamma, Pramana, Vinaya, so whatever. So all these are the mainly come from Buddha Shakyamuni's teaching. So first Buddha he born at Lumbini, then slowly he escaped from the palace, then slowly he become a monk, then he wanted very strongly to make strong meditation to real and pure understanding about the reality of the phenomena. Then he was very tired staying in a samsara, how he looks, how he thinks, whatever he have in the palace, he doesn't like. So his parents and of course his father, king, really like that Buddha Shakyamuni Siddhartha Gautam need to stay in a palace, and they tried a lot to stay in a palace, take caring for their kingdom. But Buddha oppositely, totally, he doesn't want to how the nature of the samsara, because whatever we have, even our body, even our life is not certain, not sure, always changing. Not only changing with difficulties and changing with obstacles and sufferings. So he really want to know what is the reason for all the time the people will have suffer, and why not very pure happiness those people have. So that's why he got a lot of different questions while Buddha Siddhartha was young age. Then slowly, he just wanted to find real answer to his question. What is the life? How we came on this earth? There's the beginningless of different lifetime or not? And the samsara can abandon, or can we liberated from the samsara or not? Then why people are suffering? Why not always happiness they have? Like that, okay, a lot of different kind of the question he got. So slowly he wanted to, escape or run away from the palace. Then age of 29, okay, so normally we say 29, not really sure, but the most of different kind of the text they say 29, age of the 29, Buddha he escaped from the palace. Then slowly automatically he become a monk. Then slowly he went to the river near the Bodh Gaya, where he enlightened under the tree. So in Tibetan word we say Chubun Naranjana or Naranjana, okay. So this is the name of the river. He decided to 6 years, maybe more than that, yeah, but how he looks in our society. We say just the 6 years. So actually 6 years not really long. It's not really enough to become a Buddha. So whatever, he strongly focus his mind on, to recognize, to realize, pure understanding about the nature of samsara and the reality of phenomena. So he meditated for 6 years, day and night, without, he's looking to the food or drinks or clothes or disturbing from outside, whatever. He strongly decided to very special seeing or clearly understanding about the reality of the phenomena. For that, he decided to meditating there for 6 years, day and night. But after the 6 years, he didn't got fully satisfaction for how he doing there, how he meditating there. Then he thought, oh, I should do more than this. I should go somewhere to find his real goal or achieve of the enlightened. Yeah. Then he went from that place and he find very special tree. Say, so in Tibetan word we say normally that tree is a Changjup Jönshing. So Changjup Jönshing means Buddha tree, Buddha's tree, maybe Buddha tree. Jönshing means tree, Changjup means Buddha or enlightened or Buddhahood, so like that. So under the Buddha tree, he decided, I will meditate to find to real understanding about all the reality of all every phenomena until I will enlightened, until I will liberate from all these samsara things, even my suffering of my body. Okay. Also how I changing my body, my life from or how is it distracted or related with the delusions. I really wanted to free from these things. So he decided to meditate until he enlightened under that tree. But how long, how many years, they didn't say. I also don't know how many years under that tree. He decided, his decision is, I will strongly meditating under the Buddha tree until I will enlightened, until I will liberate from the samsara. So this is his decision. So that's why we don't count the years, few years, 3 years. But in the Buddhist way teaching or Buddha Dharma, there's a two different way to enlightened. One way is through the Sutrayana's way. The one way is the Vajrayana's way, Tantriyana's way. So from the Sutrayana's way, it says many, numberless of 3 times eons. So after that, we can enlightened. Okay, great 3 different kind of the eons lifetime can enlighten. So it means not sure, not very sure. numberless of lifetime, eons, eons, eons. So compared to that, then only a few years cannot enlighten. So that's why through the Mahayana practice, according to the Mahayana practice, we don't say Buddha is only he enlightened after few years. So Buddha was born in Lumbini, then he went, escaped from the palace, then he meditated 6 years. It means like just acting or just the showing, how people should do, same like myself. But the mainly is not enough to enlighten for through the just a few years. So that's why how Buddha he did in this world. So there is a 12 different kind of the deed of the Buddha. So that is according to the maybe Hinayana, according to the what's that? The lower yana, like there's the 3 types here, lower yana, or maybe the middle way, or the
Mind only.
highly okay. What?
For the moksha is mind only.
Yeah. But the moksha is mine only. Yeah. So the Vivasika, and the second one is Southern School of Southern
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they are accepting that one. How Buddha was enlightened through just the few years, after the few years. But the Pasangika and Southern
Chittamatra.
not Chitramada. Another one is what? There's a two.
Madhyamika, no?
Swatantrika.
Yeah, Southern Diga. Yeah, and the Pasangika. Those two schools not accepting that one. What is not accepting? Buddha was past. No, I'm sorry. Buddha was enlightened in just few years. However, he enlightened according to this society or this teaching in this world. According to this world, this Buddha's teaching of this great Buddha Shakyamuni. So he enlightened under that Buddha tree. So that Buddha tree is at Bodh Gaya, just the backside of the main temple there. So that's why people who they have strong faith to the Buddha Shakyamuni, who they have respect to the Buddha Shakyamuni, who they have strongly trust and the belief to the Buddha Shakyamuni, when they're going to visit our pilgrimage to the Bodh Gaya, everybody praying under the Buddha tree, and they really like to have some Buddha trees leaf. Yeah, what they're doing that leaf, I don't know everybody what they're doing, but for me, just thinking of how Buddha he did, how he enlightened under that tree. Actually, leaf and the tree, branch of the tree, root of the tree, when the while Buddha he enlightened that time, and right now is everything is changed. Of course, yeah. How we see the tree right now at the Bodh Gaya is not that one. Change in a day and months and year and 1,000 years, but still something from there. So that's why we can take and feel and think the kindness of the Buddha and how he did and how he enlightened until that tree. So that's why for me, if I got the leaves from there, I just bring with me and I keep in my book, and just remembering Buddha, how he did, how he enlightened, how he got the Buddhahood, under that teaching. So through that, I must remember something. I should do something better in my life, just that, okay? And to just the pray or just the refuge, or like that. So that's why many people like to get some leaves from that tree and they will bring their home. So in this time, one of the uncle, one of the men, okay, who I know from Tibet, he's from Tibet. So he called me from Tibet. He said, please, please, find some leaves from that tree. I really wanted to get some leaves from there. Then I asked him, how many of leaves you want? Because, just a few leaves drop down. Everybody's looking at leaves. Difficult to find. Some are already cracked or something, what?
Yep.
Just the dry. Cannot bring again, yeah. Then he said, too much, too many. He need too many, a lot. So I got just the one or two. Then just after that, that day, and I wanted to buy from the outside, but outside one is just the selling from the seller. That is not real one, but we can visualize same because it's just near from the main Buddhagaya temple. So if we have strong faith and the belief, everything is same, no more difference. So I just bought few more than 10 pieces from the outside, and just next day, the one Tibetan monk I met, actually I know him very well. So he said, this is the nothing. This is the just buying like clothes or rice, something that from the shops. This is no any valuable there, no any energy is there. This is just the fact, okay? Just throw everything, just throw. Then I said, okay. Then he said, he have a lot of, the leaves of the Buddha tree because he is staying there for 16 years. So he is always offering, always helping for other people, always offering butter lamps and different kind of water bowls and different kinds of electronic light, very beautiful light. So he's spending a lot of money and he's just staying there and just helping for other people, not for the getting some money, always just helping, and he always don't take the money. He helped me many times, but he always not taking any money from me like that. So he said he have just more than 100 piece maybe. He have the leaves. So but very dry, okay? It's already, how does it dry? Sugewa kiban. Sugewa.
Cracking.
Ado?
Dry and cracking.
Okay. So just full of the plastic bag he gave me. I think maybe about 100 piece, yeah. Difficult to bring here, yeah, and difficult to send to Tibet. Then he said he teach me something method, to bring to it. He said, you buy one bucket and put on the bucket, then you can bring to the bucket to Nepal. But I'm going to Siliguri to have initiation from the Chador Rinpoche, Guya Samaja initiation, Yamadaga initiation, Hiruga's initiation for 7 days. So I'm going by train, by car, by timbu, by fly. So taking that bucket with me is difficult, yeah. And maybe I need the big bucket, quite a big size, okay, like that, maybe 2-3 kgs, plastic bag. Then I said, oh, Gelan, this is difficult to bring, with me, with the bucket. So what is another, option to bring very easily? Then he told me, oh, yeah, they have something. So I said, what is that? He said, you put in the water about 24 hours, then tomorrow become very soft. Then you can put 1 to 1, all together like this, okay, like the peppers. Oh, very nice. So just that night, I'm leaving tomorrow around 5 p.m. Just that night, all the leaves I put in the water, just one night. Tomorrow, every leaves become very beautiful, just the green color and very soft, very nice, very strong. Then all leaves I together and I put in just a small plastic bag and I wrap until here very fresh. Now, so I asked them the man. He said, please make some lamination each on each, or you cannot a lot, yeah, more than 100, yeah. So he said, if you cannot put every leaves in the book, one by one pages, one by with one pages. So I bought one just put. Every I put in a one way. Ah, beautiful. So from that, I got some lesson. So whatever we have something special method to do that, to bring something nice for us. Yeah, that's why like that. So yeah, this is just the story what I got. And the Buddha was enlightened under that tree, and then he taught numberless of the teachings, different kind of the teachings. So this is the very short one. Do not commit any negative actions, or you should produce or engage in the perfect and wholesome or positive actions, and subdue your mind. Subdue your mind. Truly practice. So this is the teaching of the myself or Buddha. Yeah. So that's why I just like to tell this, about this 4 line before starting today's teaching. Okay, so yesterday we talked a little bit about how to have a meaningful life, and studying that. Oh, before that we talked a little bit about the fundamental of all the good qualities of the teachers or the gurus, composed by that text, composed by Lama Tsongkhapa, and I told a little bit about Lama Tsongkhapa's story. So today maybe a little bit like a short story about the Buddhist Shakyamuni, what I know. Yeah, okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about about the Buddha's teaching. So when we look to Buddha's teaching, normally we say Tibet Hamju Namnide Lungda Dobe Nanyido. So it means there is the two kind of the Buddha's teaching. So that is Lungda Dobe Danye means text or no text. Lung means something like oral transmission through the Buddhas. How we get these Dharma teachings, how we get Dharma practice through the Buddhas, the lineage comes from the Buddha, and how he taught, okay, different kind of the teachings. This is one of his teaching, but this is something like Lung means oral transmission, we normally say. How he taught. One is the Tokpa. Tokpa means realization of the reality of the phenomena, realization of and a real understanding or realization about impermanent or Buddha's teaching, which that mind who they fully got attend to the path, different kind of path. So this is the one of the Buddhist teaching. So why I'm saying who they got fully attend to the path means, so like for me, I don't have this kind of tokpai two kind, yeah. One is a oral transmission, one is a realization of the phenomena. So actually we know something, but that is not very real one, because we just delay just looking or searching or finding but reality is truly we didn't recognize about that thing. So that's why. And myself couldn't find the real path of the Buddha's teaching or Buddha Dharma or different kind of the vehicles or yana. So that's why. No, okay. So and the two different lines is Tenzin Chepa Machepa Dupa Chepa Konai, he said. In Tibetan word is like that. So it means how to take care, how to practice of the Buddhist teaching is two different types, he said. Two different types of Buddhist teaching and two different types of the holding Buddhist teaching there are. So one is hearing, contemplating, or what?
Contemplation.
Contemplation. One is meditation. Holding the Buddha's teaching means first hearing, and the second contemplation, and the third meditation. First just listen, hear something about the Buddha's teaching, then think, then keep mind very focused, very strongly on the Buddha's teaching. So these three types is how to hold the Buddha's teaching, you see. So that's why how we nuns and monks always study about the Buddhist teaching. And first we have to hear and listen from the teachers every day. So like my life and another nuns and monks' life, more than 20 years, always, only except Saturday, okay? Saturday is the holiday. Otherwise, every day we have the teachings, every day we have differences classes. So quite a long time. But the late great, His Eminence Gyapji Gandhi Tisurimbashi, he told me not long, just study about 20 years, 30 is not long, too short. Because he told, study more, you should put effort or study more on the Buddhist teaching. So I said, more than 20 years, more than 24, 5 years, already done, yeah? So sometimes feel difficult. He said, 20 years is very short, not enough. You should spend life to study, to think, to listen on the Buddha's teaching. Yeah, that's really true. Because, whatever we study about the Buddha's teaching for a long time, then the 20 years, whatever. So we have a lot of forgetting, yeah? Always forgetting. And the contemplation is not strong. And the meditation is very small. So that's why not enough. We know something today and tomorrow, not like yesterday. Already forgot something. So that's why, yeah, he's asking like that. He's talking like that, okay? And His Holiness Dalai Lama always say, I'm over 80 years, 90 years, yeah? So now then over 90 years, yeah? Still, I'm studying about the Buddhist teaching. Still, I am reading my different kind of books and all the books on my table. Yeah, so that's why some people, they say, oh, very long time to study. Compared to other people, maybe long time, yeah, to study about 20 years, over 20 years, or 30 years, very long time. But looking to the purely liberating from the samsara or to the enlightened Buddhahood, so this is nothing. This is just nothing. Not enough, okay? So to the offering, we're just offering some bedalum, some flowers, 1-2 pieces. It's just nothing. So for example, in one daily life, how many times we need to eat, how many times we have to drink, how many times we have to take care of the body in just one single day. So for the enlightened, for the free from all the samsaric sufferings, we need a lot of effort. We need a lot of study. We need a lot of knowing about all the different kind of the phenomena reality. So that's why just the 20 years of people, just the 30 years, just nothing is nothing. That's really true. And actually, for the nuns and the monks, and also for me, we have a lot of books about Buddha's teaching. So we just put in the shelter like this. My book is not with me on my table, and boring to go there and bring again. Yeah. It's very messy sometimes. So just keep there, and always there are. The books are there. Okay, I'm here, books are there. So like that. Separated from me. I'm separated from the books. So that's why one Geshe-la, his name is Geshe-la, very famous Geshe-la actually. Very strong practice. He is from Tibet and now already passed away. I met him several times. Then I met him again. The last one is 2022, maybe 22, maybe 2021 is I didn't been to both guy, maybe 22, whatever. 22, I think. Maybe 19, I don't know. So I met him. So his last, the teaching and advising to me is, he said, don't forget what is the main advice of the Buddha to you. And don't forget to read Buddha's teaching day and day. And don't forget, all the books should with you. Don't keep high up there. Don't keep another room. Don't keep on the shelter of the book shelter, okay? Books you must need with you and on your table, on your bed. You should keep the books just nearby you. And he said, looks something messy or uncomfortable sometimes. It doesn't matter. Just keep there. And whenever you got time, just look this, keep there, look this, keep there, look this. Like that. So he is 85 years, more than 85 years that time. But he's bring his one small book together. Just a small book. So that small book is not the right from other people, okay? Not wrote from other people, okay? Just he wrote on the book, okay? Some man or some important notes, some important point, what he needed one. So he's just looking from his book and talking to me again. Do this, Then something like this, okay? Something like Buddhist teaching, like like this, the word he just put men there. So I'm over 85 years like that. Still, I have to study. I have to think more. So I always note which is the important one, which is the main one, and I always bring together on me like that. So this is very special advice to me. So I got from those, great teachers, great, guru, yeah, like that. And also, when I was very young, at my home in Tibet, and my parents are very strong to the practice, okay, and they always give some beautiful advice to me. Don't kill because they have very difficult when you kill or when you harm them. They don't like to like that, okay? don't kill, don't harm to them, like that. And the one time my mother, he told, that I'm very young, maybe 5, 6, maybe 4, I don't know, very young, okay. I just remember, I'm just in a mother's, what, lamb?
Lap.
Lamb?
Lap.
Yeah. I'm just staying on the mother lamb with mother, holding with mother, okay. Then my mother told me, without practice of the Buddha's teaching, without, holding Buddha's teaching day by day, you cannot, how do you say, live in the world. So it means no meaning you are not doing practice of Buddha's teaching, even you alive, it's no meaning. So it means you should do some practice, okay, every day. He told me like that, okay. So he told me you can't stay without practice of the Buddhist teaching. So every day you should, study and the practice of the Buddhist teaching, he told. So I was surprised. I was just surprised that time, because he is talking me like that. Quite a big thing, okay. Actually, the topic is quite a difficult one, he told me, yeah. But I'm very young that time. So I thought, oh, surprise, yeah. How she mentioning me, how she wanting to be a something in my life, okay. I just thought, so I said, okay. Like that. So that's why people who are wanted to practice Buddha staging, Buddha Shakyamuni staging. So first it is most important to know something. Very important to get or to find something from the Buddha staging. So after that, we will get some special feeling or understanding, knowing about the Buddha staging. Then we can do whatever we want to do, yeah. So that's why study or listening or hearing about the teaching, Buddha's teaching from the teacher is very important. So one of the Indian great master, his name is, I think, Lama Tsongkhapa, in Tibetan word, in English I don't know. So he said, means through the listening we will know everything. It means through the listening we can abandon all the negative actions, all the unvirtue things. So it means you can free from the all the unvirtue and negative actions. You can free from the all that is samsaric sufferings. Number 3. And then number 4, he said, so it means you can attend the liberation through the listening. That's why I'm saying important to the study or listening and the thinking and the meditation and the reading books, yeah. But I think you read a lot, maybe more than us, because the Western people and the modern some people, they really like to read the books. That's very good, yeah. So in Tibet, it's not like this. In Tibet, most people really strong faith, I know, believe, I know, and every day we do some mantras, prayers, offering, we know, that's true. But don't do study. don't like to study. Also, the people think not responsibility. This is not my job. This is not my work to study. I'm lay people. I'm no monk. I'm no nun. I'm no lama. I'm no guru. No need to study. Buddha is Buddha. Sangha is Sangha. Dharma is Dharma. And the monks, nuns, scholar is scholar. I am. So difference they do. I no need to do. No need to think. But every day, Lama la Gyapsuchi, Sangha la Gyapsuchi, Shua la Gyapsuchi, again. A lot reciting on Manipimam. A lot of reciting. Very strong belief. But how to say? Wherever, the people like that or whatever. Even my home also. My parents are very strong practitioner. Really, I can say practitioner. I got a lot of lessons from my parents, from my uncle, also my grandmother. But don't study. But fortunately, most of people in my home can read. So that time, very rare who can read Tibetan, okay, not Chinese, not English, okay, not Nepali. Very rare who can read about Lama, but my mother can. My old grandfather, he can very well, and my father, he can read very well. So this is very lucky I was born in that family. So I tried to get some how to read, how to memorize from my uncle. He's like my grandfather because he is younger brother of my grandmother. It's very difficult. He don't teach me. So that time I was surprised, I always, please teach me. No, don't time. I don't want to teach you. He always like that. So I was surprised, quite strange, yeah. I want to learn something from him, but he don't want to teach me. So I don't know what the reason. Something must have some reason, I think. Definitely have. So slowly he started to teach me. And he said, if you're doing good in a whole day, then just before sleep, I will teach you. So for that, he teaching just a few words before sleep. I should do very nice in whole day. Whatever I need to do, I should do very nicely. Then before sleep, he teach me few words, just few words. So slowly, like that, few years, I know something from him. So that time I can. The teaching means only how to memorize the different kind of the prayers, maybe like Tara prayers, and the prayer of the refuge, and prayer of dedications, like this. Some prayer of the offerings, of different kind of offerings. Just maybe 4-5 pages I know from him. Then I was very happy because I can join with my family group when they're doing pujas. So every night we are doing pujas in my home. So that's why now I feel very fortunate that I'm born in my family who they have very strong faith and the belief, trust in the Buddha Dharma and how they're doing there. So every night they are doing some, all together they are doing 2 hours, more than 2 hours. Very good, yeah. So just after that puja finish it, then we go toilet, then just sleep. First we have some dinner together. Dinner all the time like soup, okay? Soup and Tibetan zamba together. Then we have 2 hours reciting Dara puja or the money or different kind of mantra. And the Dalai Lama's long life, the long life prayer, we do all the time. That one. And we just sleep. Very happy that time. Because we don't have light or whatever. Facility is very poor, but in the mind, very happy that time. Oh yeah, like that. So after the years and years, and now I can feel why he didn't teach me. So it means the Buddha's teaching is very precious and not allowed to teach for everybody, maybe without any reason or strong faith or strong belief, maybe. No, I like that or whatever. So the first teacher of how to reading the books or scriptures is my mother, and how to writing first my teacher is my father. He taught me, and how to memorizing I got from my uncle. Actually, he's monk. I told you yesterday, he's monk, but outside he looks like just the lay people because he cannot wearing the monk's robe. It goes under the Chinese politics or difficulties like that. Okay, this is just a story with I'm talking how importance to the listening to study the Buddha Dharma. Okay, so today I'm going to now 11:27. So what is the break time?
Yeah, we could do the break time and then we come back.
Okay.
We do a little bit shorter.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about the teaching of the Buddha. So there's numberless I've told you, yeah, teaching of the Buddha. So normally we say taming our mind, subdued our mind as Buddha's teaching. One way, bodhicitta, compassion, or tolerance, all these are Buddha's teaching. But compassion, tolerance, about this talking, not only Buddha, a lot of different scholars, maybe Jesus, or from also the Hindu, different kind of the God, they're also talking about that, but difference they have. Because root, the fundamental ground is different. So that's why. And His Holiness always says Buddha's teaching is Tawa Tenjung and Jopa Tsepame. So Tawa Tenjung Jopa Tsepame is very beautiful word, very special word. It means Buddha's teaching is mainly related with the view is interdependence view. And Jopa Tsepame means ethics, manner is no harm, no harming. But I didn't know how to translate in English. So in Tibetan word is very beautiful they are. So he said. So when we explain Buddha's teaching, Buddha Dharma, we should start from the how he taught, how he led his teaching through interdependence, depends each other. So this is very important. So he taught about 4 noble truths and true noble truths, and his great teaching about emptiness, and his great teaching about impermanent and sufferings and means which is selflessness of the person, selflessness of the phenomena. So through taking that into the meditation, then how we attend to the real peace or like nirvana, liberation. Yeah. But how we feel in Tibetan word is nyangde tarpa. In English, liberation. Not feeling enough. I don't feel liberation or Tibetan word Nyangde is not truly same. I don't feel like not truly same because it doesn't make something feeling in my mind, but a lot of the Dharma word is just translated very newly, yeah, not very special word in English before, yeah. So that's why some are difficult. So that's why samsara is difficult to translate in English. So, but in Tibetan word, korwa, wow, very beautiful. Samsara they translated in the korwa, very nice. Okay, a lot of reason there are. Korwa means, and also nirvana they translated in Tibetan word is nyangde tarpa. Wow, very special word. A lot of meaning we can find from that, just that two line tarpa nyangde. So in English they didn't translate it, yeah, tarpa or nirvana. So they just use the nirvana. So vivasika or vivasika.
Vivasika.
So vivasika we translated in Tibetan word is chetak mawa. Wow, very meaning there. So in English, I don't know, they're just saying the vivasika, yeah, in Southern Liga and Chitamatra. But in Tibetan word is Chitamatra is Sensamba, Namrikpa. Oh, very, very beautiful there. So that's why sometimes the great translator, Pindita of Tibet, wow, very kind, very kind. So through their, okay.
We need to break. Yeah, because you need to go,
Yeah.
right? So we need to break.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, then just keep here.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. Changjo simjo rinpoche ma nye ba nam nye yorji ke ba nyamba me ma ya kongde kongdo pebar sho kangde rabe kobe shingam de pena dewa ma lo shere sawa denzen yado ye shabe se de ba do de yoroji. Okay, thank you. Stop for a few minutes.